a rising hip-hop star. He's a son of a preacher from Illinois, a writer, producer, and performer, the master of 4 instruments, a man who Motown legends call the Stevie Wonder of hip-hop. He's a Navy veteran who's turning his dreams into reality. I'm very pleased to welcome today's guest on American Dream, B.Taylor. Hi, B. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Jessica. How you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Good. Well, hey, let's get started with your background, your childhood. What was it like to grow up the son of a preacher?
My dad was very disciplined. You know, he was strict, but he was there for us. You know, was raised in church and sports, so I kept active. You know, he said a kid that was active would stay out of trouble.
Did it work?
Yeah, it worked. It worked for the most part. Yeah.
Well, when you were growing up as a young man and you were involved in church and music, is that where your music passion started?
Yeah, it started that my mom was over the youth, so she can sing her butt off, and so I'd have to go to choir rehearsal, and I, learned to play the piano, and I hated going every week, but, I started doing it more, got into it, so my schedule was mostly school, choir rehearsal, sports, school, choir rehearsal, sports.
So they did keep you pretty active.
Yeah, they did. Kept me active all day.
You're a smart dad.
Yeah.
Well, who were your role models and influences when you were growing up?
Oh, man, my parents, of course, my dad and mom, and then, I always looked up to, followed Will Smith, a lot growing up, and LL Cool J, guys like that, saying I wanted to be like them when I grew up, how they were doing good music and doing, their dreams. So I looked up to them a lot. And of course, Michael Jordan from Illinois. So.
Yeah. So you did. You really had a lot of the combination of the sports and the music.
Yes.
And which one, when you were younger, won out? I mean, was it music or sports?
Well, my sports, I did music in church, but, my sports they took over. I was a quarterback in Illinois, and then I went on to play at the University of Missouri, football, basketball. So going to school and being in sports really took over, but in the background, I always had a love for music and was playing instruments all the time, even while in college.
Wow. Did you ever take any classes or study music?
No, you know what? I didn't. I just learned how to play by ear growing up in church. I learned from Tim Kelly and Bob Robinson. Tim and Bob, they're the production duo that was discovered by Dallas Austin and Babyface, and they sold over 100 and something million albums they've written and produced for everyone. So they were older than me, but we went to the church, and they kind of showed me different things. But no, the sports was just in the way, and I just played for fun music, and ended up bumping into the Motown legends.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a little while. That's pretty amazing. Did you start writing when you were young, too?
Yeah, at 12, I did a song that was called, Would You Tell Me What Month Was Christ Morning, and my grandfather taught it that we were supposed to sing it that evening in a church service, and he taught it was old-fashioned. So I went in and changed it up for our group, like in 2 hours. That was my first changed the whole song up and did some things, and so we came back and sung it again, and